Luke, first off, welcome to Nashville. It's been a little while since you got drafted, and you've talked about this is your favorite team growing up. Now that you're here, now that you're wearing the logo, what has the experience been like for you, and how nice is it just to be here and participating in development camp?
Yeah, it's really nice just to kind of get to know the guys you're going to be, coming through the organization with and get to see the city a little bit. Obviously, this is my first time in Nashville and just, trying to get to know the city, know the players, know the facilities, coaches, coaching staff. And, I'm really enjoying myself so far.
Next, we'll go to Justin Bradford, Penalty Box Radio.
Hi, Luke. Just first off, first opportunity to say it, but congratulations. Just congratulations to you and everything you've been able to accomplish and your bravery and courage to be able to do that. Wanted to just get your feel on just what the reception's been like for you in Nashville and the hockey community as well, and just how you're able to take that and build to be even stronger in your hockey career now.
Yeah, it's been really cool. I've gotten a lot of messages and support from players around the league in the NHL and also my league in the WHL. And, the guys here have been fantastic. I've had a few guys, come up to me and just talk about it and, say they're really proud of me. And then, I can just go on the ice now and just focus on just being a hockey player and trying to make the Nashville Predators organization.
We'll go to John Casey, Pride Media next. Go ahead, John. John, if you're able to unmute yourself there.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yep, we're good.
Hey, Luke. Nice to meet you. Congratulations. Last summer, I talked to Brock Weston. I don't know if you know who he is, but he was a collegiate player in Wisconsin and a hockey player, and he came out. And one of the reasons he came out was because he got tired of hearing all the gay slurs. I'm wondering if you've encountered that through your life, and maybe how do you feel about that? And I'm sure you're not getting it now. I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's kind of a known thing in hockey. Homophobic slurs are used quite often and regularly. Over the past few years, I've heard them, less and less, which is a good sign. And obviously, that was, a reason that for me to come out was to kind of change, the language and help shift the language in hockey. And I think we're starting to develop that, and we've come a long ways.
We'll go back to Brooks Breton.
Luke, when you made the announcement, there were a number of guys on the NHL roster here in Nashville that showed some support. One, what did you think of that? And two, have you felt some of that here with some of these guys as well?
Yeah, that was probably the coolest thing, after I had my phone call with the management staff, they kind of wanted me to get in touch with some of the players in the leadership group and, for them to reach out and just, have their words of encouragement, and their little spiel was, something I won't forget. And I'll always remember that. And I've felt that, my first few days here, and the guys have been really receptive and really good about it. And, I couldn't be happier.
We'll go back to Justin Bradford.
Hi, Luke. So only able to play 15 games last season, and obviously it's probably got to be a good feeling to be hitting the ice, preparing for a new season now, and also being one of those players that was signed to your ELC pretty soon after the draft. How does that help motivate you going into your next season and having all these things fall into place, especially getting the ELC showing the organization does believe in you?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's, something that's kind of the next step after you get drafted. And I didn't want to have to be worrying about that for too long. So I was, happy and honored to sign my contract and kind of, move forward. And, the next step would be, either making Nashville or, having a next really good junior season and then kind of develop through Milwaukee. And, that's kind of the next step for me, is just, I think, going back to junior this next year and, having a really strong season and showing the organization what I can do here at camp.
Go back to John Casey, Pride Media.
Sorry about that. Hey, have you heard from other hockey players? Obviously, you don't have to name any names, but have you heard from anybody? And do you anticipate other players coming out?
I mean, that's difficult. Each player kind of has their different story. I was, really, really blessed and thankful to have, a very good support system around me with my friends and my family. And not everyone has that. I haven't really had, any other players reach out. And again, that's totally up to them if they would like to or not. And it's no pressure at all. Do it at your own time.
Brooks?
Luke, you've touched on it, but just to be in this environment and just to get back on the ice with not only individuals, but I mean, everybody's dealt with stuff the last couple of years. How nice is it to just be in this setting and as you touched on, finally be around the club that drafted you and wants you in their organization as well?
For sure. I mean, I think it's a weight off everyone's shoulders. Everyone's excited to get here and kind of get on the ice and, show the organization what they can do. And, the practices have been great. The guys have been, the pace has been really high. And I think everyone's just really excited to be here. And, for me, I feel the best, personally that I've ever felt in my life. And, I'm looking forward to the next few days in camp.
John Casey?
Hi, great. I was wondering who maybe your idol in hockey is, and then off of that, maybe who do you look up to as a gay athlete? Did you reach out to anybody, to talk to anybody before you came out in the professional leagues?
In terms of hockey idols, funny enough, it's Shea Weber. I remember watching the Olympics in Vancouver, a couple of years back, and I just kind of drifted towards watching his game. I felt that I was a similar player to him and just kind of liked the way he played and, watched how, he brought himself to the rink every day in the next coming years. And then in terms of idols off the ice, I had spoken a lot with Brock McGillis throughout my whole process, of coming out, and he was really good in lending me some advice, to do with media and what's going to happen on the day of, the day after, month after, year after. And he's just a really good source I have, and a friend, I'll say as well. And, we are in touch daily. So I'm very thankful to have him as well.